Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Legends. So, this will be the last set. I want to kick off this Let's Play. But first, I'm going to switch back to... look at that. I'm going to switch to a better form because I think Teensies is a piece of shit. I feel like Teensies are the worst controlled. First, I'm just going to enter all these paintings so that we'll have them, you know, saved. I guess I could look at their little stories, but I don't really care. Oh, look at Dark Rayman. Oh wait, Raymus. Yeah, they changed his name, a really stupid one. DJs will look like Jesus, cool. Yet hair heroes on different kinds for dinner. Huh. Looks like a zombie Rayman. So yeah, I'm not really getting 100% because I'm not gonna waste my time getting a million fucking lumps. Only mark it when we have all S ranks. That's all we're, as far as we're going, getting all S rank. Oh, okay, now that registers. So I'm with fucking Murray the Deep because his boss is a bitch. I should be able to take my time getting lumps normally and not have to worry about that cage. I think it's because I missed a lot of stuff when I was swimming down. This is why I got the bad grade, because I was trying to get the cage, so it was on one thing or the other. Either way, that's a badly placed cage. Okay, I better get this before it disappears. Yeah, apparently in this boss, every little point counts. I don't have much to go on. Why do I feel like I swim? Oh yeah, I'm not speeding up. Yeah, I'm actually playing with the Wii U pad since I don't need my partner anymore, because she actually can't help for these two levels where I still have to get a grade. I love how these jellyfish. Whoa. Sometimes they can't reach you. The beginning part is really the hardest part, just because you have to waste time collecting everything if you mess up. Yeah, I want to get that skull coin. LOL. Only that it's supposed to hit you. Alright. I got through that in one try. And I got a fair amount of points, too. Wonder how many I can, if I don't get hit, then each hit will get me about 5 points, because hitting a boss is the same as getting some health. Oh, I already messed that up. Probably could have gotten that one cage just as well. Ow. Well, lost those points. Okay. Two over. I don't know, it would be easy to get that third cage and get the skull coin at the same time. Whoa! Okay, apparently it doesn't damage you. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. Like, I guess that doesn't really kill you. Lost those last 5 points. I bet I didn't get the grade, did I? Man, they want you to be perfect on this fucking level. He's got the lucky ticket. Final lucky ticket of the game. Let's see what this is about. New daily challenge, the Infinite Tower. I don't actually remember that one. It probably involves those ones where you gotta run up the little, the stage. Okay, this will officially be the worst S rank in the game. Yeah, every little mistake I make, I'm gonna restart the level. Oh, I keep forgetting to hold down the run button. Yeah, I guess I can't get the cake now. Okay, that was actually kind of easy. Okay, that area is stupid. Yeah, that's also where I messed up that one part. Well, that got me a better score, actually. Alright, let's do some math. So, let's see, 15 plus... No. Okay, I gotta try not to get hit that one area. That's practically the only place where I, like, get hit, basically. Oh, shit. I hate that area because of how they place the health. Well, they get that one cage, so that might help. The only way these fishes move out of the way, I don't see why they aren't. Oh, yes! Yes! Okay, now I can get the S rank. Oh, thank God. Yeah, your performance really isn't about how you do on the boss, it's about how you do everything before the boss. Because the boss generally doesn't get that many points, unless the level is solely about the boss, and not a little mini-level before it. That's a trick, to remember that. I mean, like, for the Big Mama boss, that was a total joke. It was extremely easy. In fact, the easiest boss in Rayman Origins, even easier than Mockingbird. They give you plenty of points just right then and there. I'm still surprised it doesn't kill me. Yeah, he's gonna come from above. I recognize his pattern. Okay, I guess I was too close. I recognize his pattern by now, actually. See, like Mockingbird and Big Mama, they're only... The whole level is just the boss, so they give you plenty of points. Plenty easy to get points. Even though Mockingbird was actually harder than even Origins, because you had to wait it out to get points. As far as this game's customs go, it's really easy. Until he turned Big Mama into a joke. I guess she's already a joke in Origins, but even easier here considering you're getting graded. And it's easy to get the grade, okay. I'm just gonna wait for the right one, like usual. Okay, all I have to do is that music level. Then we'll have all S rank. Now I can get that platinum cup, or I deserve it at least. Now those 5 cups fit. Still checking. Your shit. Okay. So I feel like Rayman or any other character besides Teensy would do better in this particular level, because that one area where I kept dying. Yeah, for this level you really do have to be kind of perfect. I gotta do the challenge considering you can't use partners. This means you don't get plenty of points from those eyeball switches. I'm able to hit that thing too. Yeah, I hate this part. Oh, I got it all there. Yeah, I should have hovered there. That's what I should have did. Alright, what's my grade? That was next to perfect. I even got that combo right, and I did all 3 cages. It was 600, yeah, I got the grade. Perfect run there. Oh, is there platinum for that? I don't even get anything for all S. I gotta check. What are the leaderboards? Oh, is this just for the challenge apps. I guess not. Okay, I guess it's leaderboards for the whole game or something. There's someone called Ganondorf with an E instead of a O, first O. Ganondorf 86. They died 7,769 times. I died only 180 times. Let's see how we doing for lums. I have 456,575. Then there's some guy, the light teensy, has well over a million. Oh, jumpers! How many times do we fucking jump? 347. Someone only jumped one time. I jumped 347 times. So how do you like jump one time unless you're just starting out? Enemies beaten. I killed 3,215 enemies. Someone killed 6,366. 16,000. Okay, let's look at cups again. So, yeah, that don't explain how I got out S rank. Okay, we'll just run through all these levels. I already looked there. Just making sure. I don't really need to count the teensies because I know I got all the teensies. 700 out of 700, even though I can't really see the last zero, but I mean, there's nowhere above 700, so it's the only 700 there is. My rankings. I'm pretty sure I got all the S's though. I like the Spanish level. This is a good place. I think it's the first level that really put the emphasis on the teamwork. Either we had those little slingshots in the first world. And the shoulder button helps you run too, but I'm basically pushing the back shoulder. Apparently they like shade in the bosses, so you don't really know what you're up against. Because I kind of noticed that for these Origins bosses. I don't really notice that they do it for the other bosses. Probably do. It's kind of cool. You know, give you a little surprise like they do in Sonic Unleashed. Okay, they don't do it. Yeah, they don't always do it because that guy's blatantly obvious. We'll be surprised if we miss an S in this world, but I don't really think we did. We got them all, didn't we? Yep. Okay, they do say in Big Mama. Well then, people, I guess that does it for Rayman Legends. All the cages, all the S ranks, all the lucky tickets, of course. Don't have all the costumes unlocked, but not getting a million lums. I expected some kind of huge lum reward for all S rank, but fuck you, Bubble Dreamer. So, what are my thoughts on this game? Compared to the long-awaited Galaxy 2, the long-awaited Rayman Legends was somewhat of a disappointment. I mean, for one thing, it didn't feel like the game had a set plot, an official plot. I guess these little kitty 2D games aren't supposed to have a plot, but Rayman Origins actually had kind of a plot twist at the end, but here it just wasn't the same as far as storyline. And as for the worlds, you can pretty much do as soon as you unlock the worlds, you can just play them out of order if you want to. And of course you gotta get a certain number of cages to unlock a level in each world, but I really don't like how they did the worlds. Like, I normally hate when you have to choose a world and you can't do it in chronological order, but here you can just do the levels in any order you want. You'd like to come to here first. I really didn't like it. I wish we could play all the levels in this world, all the levels here, then unlock this world, play all the levels here. After we're done there, we'll unlock this world, and so on. And maybe they just leave the music levels for extras if you 100% each world. Well, as far as main levels, not really the missions. But yeah, I don't like how they did the worlds. And there wasn't even a real final boss. I mean, the final boss was this Scarfy dark matter thing from Olympus World. And yeah, and that was just basically defeating the last magician, and once all the magicians were defeated, that was the end of the storyline. But either one of these bosses could have been the final boss, depending on our order, so there's no real final boss. There wasn't even a surprise boss in Living Dead Party that could have gotten us the 701st cage or something. Or even like the 700 cage reward would have been the final boss, not just the golden teensy costume. And they don't really have any collectibles, just the final boss, like Land of the Living Dead from Origins. So yeah, I don't like how they did that. But I will say the bosses are kind of an improvement over Origins. I mean, a lot more action-packed. And the 3D styles they added to this game were very nice. And I really think they could have, not done the Origins levels. I mean, the Origins levels felt pretty interesting, even though they're the same levels as Rayman Origins. We just get the Legends graphics and mechanics. Well, same basic mechanics. But, the same styles where you could use our partner, and we, have to find the cages and stuff. But really, if they held the game off twice, where they put the 40 Origins levels, it could have made room for more worlds in the main game and more levels, basically. As far as the number of worlds, this game felt pretty short. I mean, this game has 6 official worlds, including Living Dead Party. Rayman Origins actually had 6 worlds because the 4 the 4 revisited worlds didn't count because they're the same environments basically, and we actually fought the boss of those worlds. In Living Dead, I guess you can count that as a 7th world, but it's just 1 level. But yeah, so they could have made. But yeah, even though revisited worlds, it felt long. It just felt longer than Rayman Legends, basically, because I mean they could have added like 4 extra worlds, including the Dead Party, or better yet, they couldn't do that. Instead of just rehash Origins levels, it could just be each world were represented a different Rayman game. Like the first world could have been Rayman 1. Then the second one would be Rayman 2, then Rayman 3, and the fourth one would be Rayman Origins. And yeah, they could have just had like special throwback levels taken from all the past Rayman games, even though 2 of them were 3D. But you know, they could have made those in the 2D like they did in Sonic Generations, you know. But what I kind of predict is in 2015, since that'll be 2 years after this, and this game is 2 years after Origins, they'll make the next sequel to this little 2D series. It could be Rayman Generations or something along those lines, and maybe we'll have our throwback game. We'll get to visit get to play in worlds from the past Rayman games, including Origins and Legends, and those won't feel very changed much. And yeah, have a special Rayman anniversary since it's been 20 years since the first Rayman game in 1995. I think that's when it was made. Around that. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, they might. But yeah, so they probably plan that same idea for 2015. But if they are, then yeah, they could have just gotten rid of these Origins levels and made room for actual new worlds. And the whole costume thing hasn't really changed. But I do like the new character, Barbara, aka the Viking-themed Merida ripoff. I think Merida was kind of from Viking country, even though they're enemies with Vikings, actually. Anyway, this game was. I do like the hub world of this game. Rayman Origins, the world map was kind of boring. I mean, there's no color. It's just like kind of little kitty art. It was nice, but this hub worlds are preferred over world maps because it feels like more exploration. Even though we're not getting a hub world featuring environments, just little paintings where you jump into each level and world. But still, it's a good hub world. I do like how each level has a picture representing the gimmick, kind of like in Yoshi's Island, which is not Super Mario World 2. Yeah, expect me to forget to say some stuff, because I always forget to say stuff. Oh yeah, the co-op thing. Yeah, the co-op was really nice in this game. Now they make you utilize the mechanics of the second person and stuff. Much better than in Galaxy 2. The second player has much better use, and you actually require a second player if you want to play this game the normal way. I don't really like how, while in the hub world, the person controlling the Wii U pad is in control, even though they have to be the second person because they're using the Wii U pad, so they're playing as Murphy. And how they can easily enter levels by accident. And I don't really like how easy it is to enter levels just by a push of the simple up stick. It's very... yeah, it leads many entering places by accidents. So I don't like that whole thing. But regardless, the co-op is very nice. Although even without the kill up, it felt generally too easy to get the S ranks, but it was a reasonable... I guess not, because I was pretty much covering the whole level, so I'm not gonna... I'll just not really count that against anything. I don't really play this Kung Foot thing. What was... Maybe soccer or something. Yeah, I don't have any friends join. Probably a nice touch though, actually. Probably really fun. Well, I was also kind of hoping they'd bring back is the shell from Rayman 2, because I'd like to see how they incorporate that into this 2D series. And it nice to have some original mosquito levels, and I'd say the same for chess, but they kind of had the red version of chess levels. Not really for the music, even though the music were the equivalent to the chess levels, since they had the special level in each world. It was the music levels, and also, and I guess some of the levels where you get the new partners, and the levels where you had to chase the Magician. Oh yeah, what's also a disappointment, there aren't any new mechanics to unlock, even if you save the Teensies from the Magician in those areas. You think you'd get new abilities, but you don't, so it's just a random silly thing that happens. To get you a free cage at the end of the level, basically. So, I don't generally like that whole concept. That wasn't there. I like to have new abilities for Rayman. Probably a few other things I don't mention, because I'm just forgetful like that, because I'm very forgetful. As whether or not this game is better than Rayman Origins, well, they have their upsides and downsides. This game has better graphics, and as far as exploration and collecting, well, mainly collecting, it's better in this game because the cages are actually spread out and not just in little bonus rooms and a freebie at the very end. With the other 3 coming from a time attack and 2 from your score. Instead of scores, focus solely on getting the grades. Wait, what happened to the counter on that? The cage counter just glitch out there? Oh,
what the fuck?
Nothing.
What happened?
I just dropped it. Okay, I don't know where the hell the cage counter went, but it's not there. Well, it's there for other places. It's weird. So as I was saying, yeah, they did better with the placement of cages in this game. They each have 52. Something else. And the music levels were a very nice touch, and I prefer them over the chess levels, even though I felt the music levels were generally easier. Well, that little 8-bit thing they're doing, that was pretty creative. Didn't expect that at all, definitely. Yeah, this will always be a classic to me. I actually have my own ideas for music levels, incorporating other songs like from TV shows and shit, like Grandma Suffum's song, or the Futurama song where they went in the one-way time machine. But, I'm getting sidetracked again. But yeah, this game fell pretty short as far as storyline goes compared to Origins. But Origins. Well, yeah, Origins had a better storyline, basically. Even though they reused the same environments, but at least they felt like more worlds than this game had. Well, I guess this game has like 11 worlds, really, if you count the Origins levels, but I don't really count those because they're just the same. old thing, just easier because you get a partner. So I feel like this game and Origins kind of favor the same way, basically. I kind of like the environments in this game better, though. I mean, at least it didn't start off with the cliche jungle theme like every other video game does, especially Zelda and Donkey Kong. So yeah, this game is around the same line as Origins. They kind of tie, I feel like. I guess the next big game that comes out is Batman Arkham Origins. Speaking of Origins, that's the next game coming out. And I'm expecting that to be better than Arkham City, because I heard the world was going to be bigger, and that was the funnest part of Arkham City, getting lost and all that shit. So yeah, I expect that to be really good. I feel like the storyline may come kind of short, it's just the extra missions, but, you know, that's part of the game too. And after that, it will be Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and believe it or not, I'm gonna play that because I don't fucking care about views anymore. It's just remembering my first experiences with games and all that shit. I actually got 200% in Donkey Kong for the 3DS, but I didn't get all the time attacks because apparently the time attacks don't really count to more than 200%. It's just get all the mirror mode Kong letters and shit. I don't really know what the Kong letters. I mean the Kong letters in mirror mode, because apparently those count too. But really, I don't really care about the time attacks anymore. I got the 200% by their standards, not mine, but whatever. But I'm gonna do Tropical Freeze. I'm expecting that to actually rival this game. I was actually wondering which one would be better, but now I'm placing my bets on DK Tropical Freeze just because I feel like it's going to be longer, because DK games are generally long, whereas Rayman would fall, this game would fall pretty short. Oh, another thing about this game, I like the gimmicks they had for each level, even though they were repeated in other levels. They're really fun. It was really neat gimmicks, really fun, whereas Origins didn't really have them too much. And this was kind of like Donkey Kong, even though they didn't emphasize the gimmicks very much, and didn't make them generally harder as the level went on, like in Donkey Kong. I'm anticipating that in DK Tropical Freeze, because, yeah, that game looks really good, especially how they improve it on Wii U and such. And, alongside Donkey Kong, around the same month, will be new Ratchet & Clank Future game, Into the Nexus. Apparently that will be part of the Future series. The unexpected end of the Future series, because these past two Ratchet & Clank games are generally sucky. Yeah, I'm not really into All for One, and Full Frontal Assault I haven't played, but according to them. And sometime in the year is Super Mario 3D World. I'm not really expecting much out of that because it's Mario. Even if it's 3D Mario, it takes after 3D Land. 3D Land wasn't that impressive. It was challenging, but it wasn't that impressive. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. And I guess there's Mario Kart 8. Not gonna get that. I might get it, but I'm not gonna let's play it. But either way, this has been Rayman Origins 2, Rayman Legends, and the 5th platforming game of the Rayman series. Yeah, Rayman has fallen to a slump thanks to the fucking Rabbids. They better bring it back faster. So, until we get to playing Batman Origins and... yeah, I'm calling Batman Origins. And Halloween time... enjoy the infamous missing cage counter for Teensies in Trouble. Later, people. Longest video ever in my series.